It is time to talk about the Overdress finale, which I was supposed to do 3 weeks ago. I'm going through some things, and I'm sorry for the lack of uploads and missing stuff I was supposed to do in a timely manner, especially when I said I would. I'm very sorry, but don't worry. There's should be more videos coming up because I have a lot more free time on my hands. Y'all are smart. Y'all figure out where I'm going with this. But yeah, time to talk about Cardfight Vanguard Will+Dress, everything that happened in finale, and speculate on the future. Again, I know this is late, but this is my channel, and I want to talk about Cardfight Vanguard. So we're going to do that. So yeah, this finale picks up basically exactly where the previous episode ended, and that is that the dude playing the Jewel Dragon deck passed out, and my assumption is that we will get some sort of explanation as to why he did that, or what's going on here, or anything like that. And we don't get that. We don't really get anything. This was a very self-contained 22 minutes. There really wasn't any like major hints for the future. We know that our squad of the finalists have to go fight Cardfighters from overseas, but that doesn't really tell you what Bold Guy is up to or what the guy running the tournament's big plan is. All of these are things you'd assume they would like to go out on for the finale, and while it's a little annoying we don't get that addressed, I do kind of like what we got, though. Like, in a very real way, I do kind of appreciate the restraint and the desire to keep the finale on the match between these two characters, and whose name I can remember totally not because I have the Youthberg trial deck right in front of me because I'm waiting for my set 6 stuff to come in the mail. Rika and Yu. Yeah, that's right. I totally remember that off the top of my head. This episode was literally just their final match, and I was weirdly okay with that. Like, again, would I like to have some more nuggets to speculate about? Shut up, train! Yeah, but that didn't happen. And you know what? Considering how often the not Cardfight Vanguard finales have... Damn it, you're just putting the horn on to annoy me! Cardfight Vanguard finales have this tendency to, like, throw so much crap at the audience that then doesn't give us a satisfying conclusion anyways. I respect and appreciate the desire to keep it on these two characters and their struggle with each other. I do appreciate that. Which, yeah, let's talk about. The fight itself is a lot of fun. I like that we get to see it from basically beginning to end. It doesn't just give you the highlights. And I like the fact that Rika is kind of just allowed to be a douchebag. Allow me to explain. So, yeah, there's a lot of similarities between him and Toya, how Toya was presented in season 1, a detail they felt the need to spoon feed to us. But yeah, he's this kind of like aggressive, pretty boy playing a Keter deck, top of his class with an obsession with winning. Holy shit, it's exactly like Toya! But yeah, no, so this is just kind of what he is, and I kept expecting the sad backstory, but and there wasn't, and at first I was kind of like, oh, that's weird, that means he literally is just kind of a dick. And then I realized that's kind of the point. Like, not everyone needs a really overtly complicated, sad backstory, and at the same time, if you did it here, I feel like it might take away from what makes Toya special, or if like he had family issues, might take away from Megumi. I like the idea that the characters are all allowed to have their own unique identity. It's not just, here's just my sad backstory. This guy just happened to be an example of someone who was kind of an asshole. But even then, we saw in the story there was more to him. He was willing to just take an afternoon of his time to go to some random card shop and just play everybody so he could both get his deck down, but also give everyone else the chance to play against a higher player so they can get better. That in and of itself creates this kind of complexity in his sort of morals and view on the world and all these little things. You don't always need a big crazy thing about a character. Sometimes just those little details, like they have their redeeming moments, is good, but it also sticks within what makes sense. But yeah, no, as for the fight itself, it is a lot of fun to watch. I was kind of thinking that Yu was going to actually rip the over trigger at the end. Am I the only one who finds it interesting that they don't really use the over trigger much in this show? Like, for all the hype Bushi had when they were coming out, for the most part, I feel like you could probably count on one hand the time an over trigger actually like was used for its effect in the show. I don't know if that's sort of like fan backlash to the over trigger affected the writing or anything like that. Obviously, a lot of people don't like the over trigger, or if just like the writers just don't think it's exciting to rely on it too much. I don't know, but you know, you kind of expect that. And that's sort of what's nice about an episode that's just focused on the fight is those last two turns just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh my god, he got the revolvers on the drive check, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, that never is gonna happen to me in real life with this deck, oh my god, Yu's got one counterblast, what's he going to use, oh boy, will he draw the thing in time, will it all work out? I also like that Yu didn't just bust out a new boss monster at the last minute like in a lot of these types of shows. I like that he literally just won by just like using his strategies and relying on his deck and believing in himself. And you know what? I think it makes for a neat contrast. You have the uptight guy who is obsessed with winning and doesn't care about friends versus the guy who's only at a point where he can win because of his friends and because he enjoys himself and he's comfortable and he's happy. And I think it just leads to an all in all enjoyable climax. And then, of course, naturally, we have the ending, which feels like three kind of random tacked on shots because they don't know what they want to spoil yet, if they've even figured it out. You get the award ceremony, you get the revelation that they get to fight fighters from across the world, and then it's revealed that it's going to be Toya, and Rika going together, which isn't going to work because you can't use the same nation, and also they'll probably get a free pass because Bastion is less common right now and they'll get it on Diversity Cut. Yeah, have your debate about that in the comment section, people. But yeah, no, and so then Jewel Dragon guy has his conversation with Donji where he basically tells Donji, I'm not going. It's up to the other three. I'll probably still show up though because they got to keep supporting this deck, so they need me in the show. Urara is shown to be a lot more like adventurous and wanting to be braver now through everything she went through. She really had a great arc. She's such an enjoyable, just cute character. And then it ends with Yu, I guess, texting Donji and then going over to Megami and just continuing where everything left off as Toya goes back to school, I guess, with his Bastion eye mask. I want that Bastion eye mask, damn it. And then the episode ends with the two bad guys just being like, haha, we've got people for our thing that will make you all wait about 4 to 5 months for to learn what's about. I don't know when the next season is, and I don't want to look it up. Hopefully it is not as big a gap as I do want to know what's happened because I do genuinely enjoy these characters, like this story, and want to know where it's all going. Shut up, phone! But yeah, that was Cardfight Vanguard Will+Dress. Also, last thing I want to mention, the use of insert songs this season. I really enjoyed that. I'm not always big on insert songs, but these ones I think actually fit and really had good tones for the characters and scenes they were used for. All right, so now that that's over, just a minute of speculation. If I were to take a guess where all this is going, it's probably just going to be kind of like regular Cardfight Vanguard fare. It's going to turn out that this guy needs a bunch of powerful card fighters who all have just like random psychic powers to do a thing to lead to a thing to get a thing. My only hope is it will be done a lot better than as it has been done in the past. Then we move on to... let's talk about the Vanguard ban list for a sec. Where's my Gridora hit? No, not Gridora. Fuck. Where's my Gravidia hit? They hit Gridora on the last one. Where's my Narukami premium hit? The Marin came back. I have a fairly good Luard matchup, so I don't overly care about that. And I understand Percival had to go. And hey, it just gives me more an excuse to have Golds be my premium deck and Royals be my B deck. But yeah, we'll figure that out in the future. And finally, as always, the Vanguard question of the week. So, set 6 is upon us. And that brings up the question, what decks y'all gonna play? I personally would really like to fuck around with Youthberg. Unfortunately, the annoying thing is the really good set 7 stuff comes out after BCS New York, I guess is what we're going to be calling this one. So I don't really know what I want to play for that, as Set 6 Youthberg is fine, but I don't know if I want to bring it to a premiere event or maybe fuck around with something else in between now and then. But give me your thoughts and what you would like to play in the comment section below. And as always, click to like, click to subscribe, and join me next time as we embark on me getting to do new videos, because, yeah, I have free time now for not great reasons.